Ajaero versus police. What we heard, lawyer finally opens up. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got in ears this morning. As our headline for this morning says here that Ajaero versus police. What we heard, the lawyer finally opens up. Well, Joe Ajaero's lawyer Maxwell Okpara has explained that the reason the police invited the NLC president was different from what was widely published. According to Okpara, Ajaero was questioned about a tenant occupying the second floor of the Labour House in Abuja. The defense lawyer added that these were different charges such as criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, and cybercrime that Ajaero was reportedly invited for. MT Maxwell Okpara, the defense lawyer of Joe Ajaero, the president of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC), has revealed the outcome of Ajaero's meeting with the police in Abuja on Thursday, August 29th. Recall that the police had invited Ajaero for questioning on August 20th, citing charges of criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, and cybercrime. However, NLC's legal counsel Femi Falana requested a postponement, ensuring Ajaero's attendance on August 29. Well, the reason why police invite NLC President Ajaero? After the meeting, Okpara addressed the press and union workers, clarifying that the police reasons for the invitation differed from their initial claims. According to Okpara, the police actually questioned Ajaero about a tenant occupying an office in the Labour House, and Ajaero provided the necessary information. Despite the resolution, Okpara emphasized the need for preparedness as future development remains uncertain. His statement reads in part, "Just to correct the impression, what we heard from the police when we got there was quite different from the content of the invitation letter. Ajaero versus police NLC affiliate unions threatened strike." Recall that the NLC had directed its affiliate member to prepare for an indefinite nationwide strike should the police detain Ajaero over terrorism and treasonable felony charges. Several affiliate unions of Nigerian Labour have threatened to comply with the NLC's directive should Ajaero be detained. Meanwhile, the NLC president honored the police invite 10 days after the initial date. And that is all we have for you concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that Ajaero versus police. What we heard, lawyer finally opens up. Well, you ready for me this morning? And if you want to subscribe, the best thing you can do right now is to tap the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like on this video to get more updates concerning this in the nearest future to come. Well, going further concerning all this, Joe Ajaero's lawyer, who goes by the name Maxwell Okpara, recently explained the reason why the police invited NLC president was different from what was widely published. This is the reason why the police arrested Ajaero is actually different from what the news brought out for us. And according to Mr. Maxwell Okpara, he said Ajaero was questioned about a tenant's house occupying the second floor of the Labour House in Abuja. He added that these were different charges. This is a different charge entirely, because the criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, and cybercrime that Ajaero was reportedly invited for, that was not actually what happened. Yes. This man revealed the outcome of Ajaero's meeting with the police in Abuja on Thursday, August 29. Yes, and let us go back in time that the police recently had invited Ajaero for questioning on August 20th, citing charges of criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, and cybercrime. Although that was not what happened though. It was just a little tenant issue. Yes, all these Ajaero versus police, it was just a little tenant issue. So let us be careful about propaganda. And they said after the meeting, Okpara addressed the press and union workers, clarifying that the police reason for invitation was different from the initial claims. He said it. So the reason why the police invited this man is actually different from the initial claim. So let us not be mistaken. What we heard from the police when we got there was quite different from the content of the invitation letter. Yes. Like the invitation letter that they sent, we heard from the police was actually different from the invitation letter. So that's just to straighten things up. I don't know why the police made the mistake, but that is their problem. But we thank God that there was nothing like criminal terrorism and no. That could spark another problem again in Nigeria as a whole. But what caused the problem concerning tenants occupying second floor of the Labour House in Abuja. I don't know what caused that, but one thing is certain that more news will always come back from this in the near future to come. Because we could remember that when Ajaero was first invited to the police station, everybody was like, what's happening? Don't say the police want to like even they even said that they're going to issue compulsory strike if Ajaero is sentenced to jail. Yes, the whole Labour Congress they said if anything happens to their boss, compulsory strike. Yes, compulsory strike. They said they're going to go on a compulsory strike if anything happens to their boss. But we think that nothing like that is ever going to happen because the case was just different. So I don't know why the police were just pouring fuel in a fire that does not even exist. Like everybody was already scared. Like there's going to be a compulsory strike. Like what is even happening? What was happening? Ajaero versus police. Ajaero versus police. Ajaero versus police. But it later turned out that it was nothing to be afraid of. Yes, it was. There was not even news there at all. Just a little tenant problem. Yes. Well, like I always say every day, I just pray for peace concerning this whole police Nigeria ecosystem, concerning all this, and I really pray that the federal government will meet this labor union demands concerning concerning their salary and all. Because these people are not joking, no. These people are not joking when they say they'll go for strike, they will go for strike. We've seen what they can do, so we know them. But what do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as a big red one with the notification bell. So anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.